I wonder about life. Just like you. There are two things we can't escape in life, death and taxes. Death is a mystery. Is death the end of everything? Is there life after death? Traditionally, it is believed when a chief dies, he crosses from one end of the river to the other. Presumably, as Africans, we believe there's life after death. Today, we're going to tackle the issue of ghost and reincarnation. I have with me a young lady who's had a spiritual encounter, one with a ghost. Stay tuned as we take the journey. This is Talk to Sausan. Welcome back. I have Maura with me. Maura, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You have an interesting story, a spiritual one, an out-of-body experience. Do you believe in ghosts?
Of course I do.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me.
Due to my experience in Nigeria, about 2-3 years ago, I traveled to Nigeria with a friend on holidays.
Okay.
So when we got to the village, we were given a particular house to stay in.
Okay.
The house, one of the rooms where we were staying in, strange things were happening there.
Like what?
Like sometimes if you put something on the table here, you go out, you come back, you find the thing next to maybe a coffee table or in your bag. Yes, and sometimes you'll be wondering, did you really put that thing there? This thing went on, but you know, sometimes you might think you did it and you've forgotten about it, so you keep it to yourself.
Okay, so please tell me about your spiritual ghostly encounter.
I think the second day, I waked up in the middle of the night to visit the washroom. And I need to turn on the lights. And then right at the corner of the room, I just swipe, you can't tell whether it's a woman or a man in a white dress standing there. And the moment I want to shout or talk, say something, I couldn't. There was good bumps all over my body.
Let me ask you, did you have drapes in the room that you were in?
No.
So the windows were, you could see outside just?
No, like if the windows are normally shut.
Okay.
So it's not something that I'm seeing outside. It was in the room.
What was in the room?
A ghost. That's what I'll call it.
How do you know it's a ghost?
Because it disappeared.
Do you like watching movies?
Yeah, I do have.
Do you like horror movies?
No. I have my collection of movies that I watch.
Okay, so tell me, that night, before you went to bed, what was your activity before going to bed? Because you know sometimes it can influence what you see or you don't see right before you go to bed.
That day, the only thing we did was go to the market, came back, cook, we sat down with the family, we chat, and that was it.
I'm seeing some questions on my audience face, but we'll get right to you.
Despite the fact that I hear stories, people say they've seen until I experience it.
So did it ever come back, or that was just one time?
No, so the following day, I have to tell the people in the house what I experienced at night. And that was when I got to know that somebody has been buried in that room.
Someone had been buried in that room?
Yes. And the tomb is right under the bed.
I'm speechless. Honestly speaking, I'm speechless. Viewers, I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what you're also thinking, but we're going to take a break. And when we come back, I'll open the floor to my audience. I'm sure they have some questions for Maura. Stay tuned. This is Talk to Sausan. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we have Maura here, who shared her encounter with a ghost, one that sent chills down my spine. Audience, over to you. Young lady, name and question.
Okay, I'm Chantel. And Maura, my question is, did you stop to consider the fact that what you saw could have been an angel, considering the fact that it wasn't, like it did not speak to you. It was just standing there staring. It could have been that it wanted to tell you something or something. So do you think it could have been an angel?
Well, that's a very good question, but I don't think it was an angel.
All right, name, please.
My name is Fanta.
Okay.
Quick one. What I want to find out is, when you realized it was a ghost or whatever it was, did you go back to bed, or what did you do? Did you get out of the room? Because I don't understand. What did you do?
Actually, I left my lights on throughout the night. I couldn't sleep. I only prayed that if it's a good thing that came into the room, may the good Lord bless it. But if it's an evil or something that is trying to, get my attention, the good Lord should deliver me from it. And I never had the chance to pass another night in that room.
That's what I was going to ask you. Because I wouldn't have spent another
Yeah.
night knowing that someone died there.
I was
Audience,
supposed to
how many of you would have been able to spend another night?
I was supposed to stay for a week, but I left on the third day.
All right, I think it's time to hit the streets. Let's find out what people think of ghosts and reincarnation. But before we do that, thank you, Maura, for sharing your ghostly, chilling story with us.
It's my pleasure.
When we return, I have two people here who are going to further discuss ghosts and reincarnation.
I believe in ghosts because even in the Bible, there is a ghost. Who is a ghost?
Yes, I do believe in ghosts because actually, I can put it like if someone is dead and he wants to say something to someone he didn't say it before he died, he can go into me or someone to say the thing. Then afterwards, he goes back from it. So I believe in ghosts.
No, I don't believe in ghosts.
I believe because ghost is something that God used it in a Christianity life. At the time when Jesus Christ died, he reformed himself as ghost. So that reminds me the reason of ghosts.
I believe people die all right, but they still live with us. In their spirits, they're still around.
I don't know why, because when you're dead and gone. Because there's no reason for someone to say that when you're dead, you'll come back, or when you're dead, like your spirits will be around.
I don't know about that, but so far as reincarnation is a word, then it's because it's happened before. It's because people reincarnate or somebody has reincarnated before. So I think there's reincarnation.
Another person dies and then you give birth. Right after the person died, we believe that the older person has come back. That's in the north. So I think with that orientation, I sort of believe in reincarnation. I do.
No. As I don't believe in ghosts, like as a ghost, I don't believe that if someone will die and come back again, I don't believe. If you are dead, you are gone.
Welcome back. You're watching Talk to Southern. I have two gentlemen in the studio with me. They're going to continue our discussion on ghosts and reincarnation. To my immediate left is Conrad Kakraba, minister of the Gospel Church of Christ, lecturer, African Studies, GIMPA, and media practitioner. And to my far right is Nana for short. You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I think Nana should start.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Yeah, actually, everything that has a name exists. Because when you go back to the Bible, we have something called the Holy Ghost. Where come from the name that ghost? Everything has a name exists. I lost my dad when I was 1 year old. I don't even know my dad. But when about 10 years old, when I ever go to school, I play in the night, maybe 12 midnight, I see somebody who's coming to accompany me into the house. One day my mother saw the person, hey, do you know the person you're working with? I said, no, mommy. She said, daddy saw dad. I said, what? My dad is dead and gone. I said, no, that's your dad.
When she saw you with this man, she couldn't say, hello, I miss you, honey, or something.
She saw her from a distance.
From a distance?
Yeah. So when I came home, she didn't tell me exactly. About 3 days later, before she told me, hey, Kwesi, you're working with your daddy. I said, my daddy? But you said my daddy is dead. I was wondering when he died. I can't know. It's my daddy. I said, it's your daddy.
So after she told you that was your daddy, did he come back or that was it?
No, he stopped from coming about 2 years later. Then my mother went and brought his picture to me. I found out that, yes, the man we're working with is my own dad.
You're playing late at night. A stranger comes out of nowhere. Did he talk to you?
He talked about he gives you money.
No, he gave you money.
I'm not going to sit down here and lie to the audience or to the public or to Ghana or everywhere. My dad gives me money.
Money?
He gives me money. He gives me money.
Like real Ghana CDs
money. Talking about money. Money.
Money?
Money.
Okay, and what were some of the things? Did he advise you?
Advise me. I was not working the night. I was there from bad friends. I was I'm a king. Where I'm coming from. I'm not a small person. I'll be somebody in society and stuff like that, advising me, take my book seriously and stuff like that.
All right, Conrad, I don't know what to make of this story, honestly speaking.
Interesting. I'm describing to you, I'm a lecturer in African studies.
Okay.
So if I should be convincing you about ghosts, maybe you should believe from the traditional perspective.
Okay.
But I'm going to add the Christian perspective. But this particular story doesn't make sense to me.
Why
not? No, I can't hear it. Please, I can't hear it. Let me tell you what. Okay. It makes sense.
All right.
Because back in Africa, even in Ghana, chiefs are not buried in the cemetery, as you know. They were buried in their bedrooms.
Because of?
That's the tradition.
That's what we're dealing with. Tradition. This is reality.
Listen to me. Let me come here. No, let me come here. Even in the Bible, do you remember when Samuel died? They want to call his ghost.
Good. Let's read that particular story. They went to call what?
His ghost.
Yeah.
Let's quote that particular story. 1 Samuel chapter 28. And if you look at it carefully, read it very well and ask yourself, what exactly were they calling at?
Go ahead.
And so, I'm starting from verse 11. It said, then the woman said, whom shall I bring up for you? And this is somebody who consults mediums.
Yes.
This is somebody who practices spiritism.
Okay.
This is somebody who practices an aspect that we would call maybe witchcraft or, whatever.
Also the witchcraft.
Superstition and all of that.
Hold on here. There's witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
You believe witchcraft?
It's not about whether I believe that it is real or not.
Answer me.
But there's witchcraft.
Please.
I haven't even said if there are ghosts or not. But let's continue the story. So this is a person who goes on and he says what? And he said, call me up Samuel. That's Saul going to ask this woman.
Yes.
And then he says what? Verse 13. And the king said to her, do not be afraid. What did you see? And the woman said to Saul, I saw a spirit. I saw a spirit ascending out of the earth.
Okay.
Not even a ghost we are talking about. That's the confusion people are making. Let me continue the story. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Put the Bible here.
Oh my goodness. Listen. Now the Bible has been taken away.
No. Listen.
Good.
You
I'm
said
listening.
something come out of what? As a spirit.
He said he's
and God is a spirit. And God is a spirit.
Good. We will define ghost very soon.
Listen to me.
We will define ghost.
All right.
What is a ghost?
Okay, what is your definition of ghost?
So I will give you the definition of ghost.
Okay,
but
what
let
is
me
the
finish.
definition?
Let me finish with I have not finished punching my loopholes into the stories.
All right.
Quickly
Punch your
on
loopholes.
that. Now,
please,
so
I'm more interested in punching his story, loopholes into his story, because I find it very strange.
I will do that as well. So this particular aspect that we are talking about, based on his story, he says, for example, if there is a name for something, then it means it exists.
It exists.
That's a fallacy. That is a fallacy. You
Why
cannot say
is
because
it?
there is a name for something. So
Hold on, what is your name?
So if I create something right now, my name is Conrad Kakraba.
So you don't exist.
It doesn't mean that, because I have a name, that's why I exist.
You exist.
I existed before my name was given to me. True or false?
So you're a human being.
Now, second.
No. You're a human being.
Let's continue
Don't
the
run for
argument.
You're a human being, right?
And
no, you're
even
running for the
before we
question.
came-
Conrad, Lucy, answer the question than the talking.
Yes.
Because people want to understand what you're doing here. So, you are a human being, right?
I am a human being, full-blooded human being.
Okay, what makes you a human being?
because God created me to be a human being.
And you are called
Conrad Kakraba.
So that you exist.
It doesn't mean because of my name, that's why I exist. I can be called Nanayao. I can be called any other name. I can choose any
You are
name.
called by a name.
Does that mean
Listen
that
to
it's
what?
because of the name that I exist? Okay, let's continue the argument. This naming aspect, it's a fallacy. For example, if I create something out of my imagination right now and name it something.
Who named the animals in the world?
Okay.
Who named the animals in the Bible?
That's Adam as well we're talking about.
So who gave them the names?
So is it because
So listen to me. So without the name tiger, do you know there's something called tiger?
Yes, I do.
How do you know that there's the tiger exist?
If I call it Sebo or what?
Osebo. It's the same thing.
And so
it's the same name, yes.
So it's because
So
we changed the
Osebo.
name, that's how come it exists.
Okay, all right. What's your definition of ghost?
Okay.
Tell me your definition of ghost.
So now let's define ghosts.
Yes,
There are
please do.
three definitions that I'm going to offer for ghosts.
Okay.
First of all, if we talk about our conceptions of ghosts, I mean all the stuff that people think about. First, they're talking about living dead. And that, of course, is in the Bible.
Okay.
The fact that people die and then our souls live on.
Okay.
So that's the ghost.
No, just hold on. I don't want any interruption now. Human beings are a triad personality, which means that we have body, that's what we are seeing, and then we have spirit, that's in ourselves, our inner man, and then we also have the soul, which lives on after death.
Yes.
So if you were defining all of this, you know, the living dead, we're talking about the soul. It's not the body that lives. Now, the next thing is spirits. When people think about ghosts, they're talking about spirits. Now, spirits also do exist. The Bible talks about that.
Then the ghost exists.
Oh, please hold on. I've not even drawn a conclusion as to whether ghosts exist or not. So don't respond to my argument yet when I've not even stated my proposition. I'm just defining.
What you're saying is
I'm just defining.
It's true. You have a point. You have a point. He has a point.
Okay,
Look,
who is denying
my
here?
brother.
Yes.
No, let me help you here.
Dear.
And the clouded monkey is always a monkey.
That's interesting. I've heard that
Okay.
before.
All
Then
right.
final
Let
definition-
him
final
give us a
definition
final
is
definition.
apparition.
Okay.
Do you get that? So I told you I was going to offer you three definitions
Yes.
of what people think of when we talk about ghosts. First, living dead. Two, spirits. Three, apparitions. Now, the first two exist in the Bible, according to the Bible. Apparitions, that's the third one, which is about what? Perceptions of reality with regard to dead people. That's exactly what he talked up and said that he saw his father and then he changed his form and all of that. That, of course, is an apparition if you want to conceive in your mind something and believe that it exists.
Can I ask a
That
question?
is wrong.
Hold on. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
When Mary Magdalene, when he saw Jesus Christ, did he think is the Jesus Christ?
And what did she say?
No.
He was?
First time when he saw him, she saw him.
What did she say he was?
No, you have the Bible.
That he was a ghost?
All right.
Yes.
All right.
And-
All right.
and-
All right.
the ghost.
Time
Was
out.
he a
Time
ghost?
out. Time out. Time out. Question. Quick
Was he a
question.
ghost?
Quick question.
Do you believe Jesus was a ghost?
All right. Do you believe in reincarnation?
I believe in it.
Okay. Why?
Because even our living now, let's come to our Ghana here, or in Africa.
Yes.
There are certain names you don't understand. Abebiu. What do you understand Abebiu?
Abebio means
He has come back again.
He's come back.
What do you mean by set?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Tell me.
That the same thing Abebiu, that's the meaning of set. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to go to the Bible as he's talking. John the Baptist was Elijah who have to come and die because Elijah did not test death.
Okay.
So reincarnation exists.
It exists.
In my family, in my family.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
In my family. Hold on, I want to prove it to you.
Okay.
No.
All right, let's listen.
My mother's cousin. I listen to him. My mother's cousin.
Yes, I'm
very
listening.
much interested in the story.
When I was about 10 years old,
Yes.
you know, they have a cousin who called Amele, who died and she was buried.
Still, we're
Listen.
talking about family.
Listen, who died and buried.
Not reality.
I think 15 to 20 years later, one of your sisters traveled to Sunyani, a place called Adurubang,
Yes.
in Kofo from area.
Okay.
Where I contact area. How do you understand? She goes there and buy maize in quantity, bring it to Carnation Market and sell to the people. And he said when she went one day, she saw Ameli there. Someone like, look at Ameli. He said, no. Ameli has done long time. Ameli about 50, 20 years back. How can Ameli exist? I said, no. I saw someone like Ameli. Okay, do I give this? Okay, next time I'm going, I'll go with you. When she went, she was going the next time.
Okay.
They had two people to accompany her to the place. When they went, They saw Amele sitting down there. Said, this is Amele. So they didn't do
So
anything.
did Amele say something to them?
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, I'm coming.
Okay.
They didn't say anything. You know what happened?
No.
So they found out the husband of Amele.
Wow.
They found the man called Mr. Tewia.
Okay.
So they went to Mr. Tewia. Mr. Tewia, what is your wife's name? They said, my wife's name is called Manko. It's not Manko, it's called Mamele. Because it's half Adan and half Fanti.
Okay.
The father is a Adan and the mother is a Fanti.
Okay, so you tell us what happened.
Okay, so they came back. And they told the husband that, look, Mr. Tewia, your wife has died about 20 years ago. I said, no, I have 2 kids with her. Odote and one name, I forgot the other name.
Conrad,
Yes.
please jump in.
Reincarnation is a no-no. Full stop. Now, reincarnation by definition is all about the fact that people die and then they are reborn into some different social level or class. They become animals, you know, or they even become gods. That is reincarnation. If you've studied Buddhism, Hinduism, all those Oriental religions, the New Age movement, that is what reincarnation is. I don't believe that's what your father or whoever reincarnated has turned into. And that is what the fallacy of this whole idea of reincarnation rests on. That people are reborn into something else. Do you honestly believe that? Of course not. Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27 talks about the fact that when we die, it's appointed unto us to die once. And after death, there is judgment.
Yes.
And then, you know, so where do we cook up all of these ideas that people are reborn into something else? For me, it's a no-no.
Oh, Conrad, just a thought.
Yeah.
Could it be that maybe, you know, in the Bible, it talks about fallen angels. So could ghosts be fallen angels who have taken the face and shape of somebody we know?
Then let's talk about fallen angels and not reincarnation. Fallen angel, Satan himself is a fallen angel. And so that is a different argument altogether. Here, we are talking about you.
Yes.
Came back as some...
Nana, I can tell there's a storm brewing.
No, I'm balling.
Then-
You see, Jesus said,
some cold water.
Jesus said something. The Bible said, blessed are those who don't see, but they believe.
Really? Wow.
Let me tell you something. Doubting Thomas.
Okay.
Doubting Thomas. You have a proverb in Akane say,
Interesting.
So, Conrad, I'm advising you
Okay.
as my junior brother.
Okay. I'll
You
take
have
your
to
advice.
Listen to the whole word. Anything that has a name exists.
Exist. That's Nana's motto. Conrad, what's yours?
Matthew chapter 7,
Uh-huh.
going down, verse 6, 7, Jesus rebuked the Pharisees and the scribes, told them that these people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far away from me because they've set aside the commandments of God and they're doing their own traditions. That's exactly what we're having right
It's not
now.
about commandments.
Reincarnation is a tradition of humans. It's nowhere in the Bible. And if I'm speaking as a minister of the gospel, I'm plain about it. And I'm going to let you know that's the Bible's position. There is nowhere in the Bible, if you can give me any quotation
Who
from
wrote
the
the
Bible.
Bible?
God spoke his word.
All right. I think it's clear for everyone to see where you guys stand. So on that note, Conrad,
Please,
you
with all
don't...
due respect, please, without something to say.
Okay.
You cannot read Luke 145 for me.
Well,
Luke
so
145.
Luke 145 reads, and maybe you can see it so that
No,
I will
I
not
know
be
it already.
deceiving you.
I know it already.
Blessed is she who believed, for there will be a fulfillment of those things which were told her from the Lord.
Thank you.
What about it?
Okay,
What
case
about it? What's
closed.
the point?
Get close.
What's the point?
Get close. Let me tell you something. These are what Zachariah did and became done when John the Baptist was born. Because there was argument.
Thank you, guys. I had so much fun.
Great.
Conrad Kakraba, Minister of the Gospel Church of Christ, Lecturer of African Studies at GIMPA, and Media Practitioner. And to my special, wonderful Nana, thank you, guys. I had so much fun.
It's great having you.
Viewers, I'm sure you had as much fun as I did. Remember, this is Talk to Southern. Bye for now.